Well, there is this orientation which may be sometimes effective of really caretaking, the somebody who's gone through a difficult shock trauma because I mean, it is actually true that there is a huge amount of sympathetic charge, and then often, uh, that is then uh, the default position from carrying around all that sympathetic charge is to go into some kind of parasympathetic shutdown. But if you apply that model to developmental work, then, as I touched on earlier, you're bypassing the client's challenging emotions. You're orienting to soothe, and sometimes a certain amount of uh, attention to the disturbance that's there fuels the work of the developmental work. So as we're slowly supporting the client not to have to keep running away from themselves, it's important for them to learn how to navigate emotions that they once feared, and even the memories that sometimes emerge with those emotions. We're not oriented towards. I mean, we do kind of attune to a client's pace, but we're not consciously trying to titrate or take just one little piece at a time. And so what we're never wanting to support is, again, the client continuing to disconnect or shut down or compartmentalize uh, their emotions. Like, and what I've seen, and one of the problems that I have with some of the bottom up approaches, is that they're goal oriented. They're trying to get somebody to someplace. They don't work with the what we've talked about as resistance, and they don't address the intrapsychic conflict. And so often self-regulation is used in a way to help people actually disconnect from challenging emotions that they're experiencing, feeling like they need to be titrated and resourced away. And that's not the approach in NARM. We're Our basic position that we're holding in NARM is that we're creating a space where people can stop running away from the difficult and frightening emotions that they've experienced and in many cases filed away.